NewsNation's Dre Clark took part in the ride-along with ICE during its 3-day operation. He joins us now with a breakdown of what he saw. Dre.
Elizabeth, we were given an exclusive look at how members of the Enforcement Removal Operations Team working under ICE not only goes after individuals who are living in this country illegally, but also those who are considered armed, dangerous, and very much wanted. The officers we spoke with today say the work they do is necessary to help keep communities safe across the country.
All right, so obviously, guys, be safe.
5 a.m., a pre-dawn briefing on New York's Long Island.
You know, call it out on the radio.
Officers with ICE's Enforcement and Removal Operations Team, known as ERO, preparing to take down a violent convicted felon living illegally in the U.S.
And he just got arrested for crack cocaine.
Leading the way, Field Office Director Ken Gianallo, 30 years on the job. He's responsible for ERO operations in New York City's 5 boroughs and 9 counties outside the city.
I've been out many times.
The goal is always the same: careful approach, quick arrests, and no one gets hurt. It was a textbook takedown. Officers boxing in Edwin Mendoza Melendez outside his car. Melendez was wanted for illegal entry into the U.S. twice as an aggravated felon. He's also a self-proclaimed member of the notoriously violent gang MS-13. The gang has an estimated 10,000 members operating in 40 states across the country.
And they're always seeking to recruit more individuals.
Mendoza's arrest, part of a 3-day operation to apprehend some of the most dangerous and violent illegal immigrants living in the country. Their goal, find 15 men wanted for various crimes. This man wanted for aggravated homicide in El Salvador. This one, a Guatemalan national, is accused of buying a weapon to commit murder. This man wanted for child rape. And this guy arrested for entering the U.S. twice illegally. And he's another member of MS-13.
This is all about securing the public safety.
Some of the convicted felons kicked out of the U.S. multiple times, but sneak back in, usually through the southern border, only to commit more violent crimes. This week, 38-year-old Francisco Oropeza was arrested 20 miles outside the city of Cleveland, Texas, where he's accused of fatally shooting 5 people, including a 9-year-old child. Oropeza, a Mexican national, had been deported 4 times between 2009 and 2016. Yet somehow he made it back into the country undetected, and now he's accused of committing multiple murders.
A lot of the people that have these criminal backgrounds that we remove, they have a very high rate of recidivism. So they come back and they commit more crimes.
And ERO officers say there is a false narrative out there, or a misconception, that ICE officers and agents are only interested in going after immigrants who want to live in this country peacefully. They say it's quite to the contrary. Their job is to concentrate and find those individuals who are very dangerous in this country and living here illegally, and get them out of here before they continue to commit more violent crimes. Elizabeth.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.